Cueva Regolfo, Site 2414, has been thoroughly explored over 6 trips in May 2026. Unfortunately, mainly down between boulders in a fault zone. One aim of the exploration was to drop into Cueva del Torno, about 90 meters below. Other nearby caves and shafts have also been explored, creating this jumble of surveys, but giving a reasonably complete understanding of the small area. The fault runs parallel to an unconformity between 2 limestones, one with orbitalinas and the other containing much larger fossils. The normal fault has an 8-meter-tall cliff at the surface, which continues underground, to be seen as the southwest upthrown block. Underground, the chaotic, fractured, mixed fill is the downthrown block. This chaos extends out from the solid wall for at least 13 meters. It is likely that the fault was present as the Cretaceous sediments were being laid, then exploited by subsequent dissolution. About 90 meters below the surface, some of Cueva del Torno's passages run parallel to the fault, southeast-northwest. The cave is a product of preferential dissolution along the same structural grain. A shallow valley and 2 shafts above the cliff feed water down into Cueva Regolfo, disturbing loose sediments and helping to make the choke highly unstable. Simon Cornhill and Diane Arthurs had 6 trips into the cave. They only stopped pushing downwards when the environment became too tight and loose. Their logbook entry reflects the underground conditions. The stability of the whole cave is not to be underestimated, as many seemingly settled blocks up to 1 meter cube plus have substantially moved. Although we have only added 169 meters to this cave, it has been hard going, as pretty much every meter of this has had to be gardened, stabilized, rearranged, or dug out. It's hard to actually call this a cave, as the new extensions have only ever had 1 wall. The rest is the chaos of an enormous boulder choke. The videos taken over the 6 days have been rearranged into caving order, from the stable entrance series in solid limestone down into the chaos of the boulder choke.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Quite a dismount out of this crawl onto the pitch. Originally this was absolutely flat out until you got to the pitch head and you sort of had to do a forward roll out above this was about a 7-meter drop and sort of grab the rope on the way past.
Shower curtains with.
Yeah, there's one inlet just there, just a trickle at the moment with the lovely hot weather we're having. And while I've been working down there, we've put that shower curtain in to try and stop the spray. There's another waterfall just over the way, just quite dry. When we're here in the autumn and at Christmas, the field with a gully in it on the surface, a farmer had dumped a load of silage there, so this is pretty much 2 waterfalls uniting, just spraying cow shit everywhere. It was most unpleasant. Okay, and here we are, the fruit of our labour.
There's a nice ledge to put your foot on there.
Being the first to descend this second pitch a couple of days before, Simon was not overimpressed by what he found.
We've just rigged it, removed all the boulders to get through. It's been probably quite a long time of coming here and removing boulders.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Right,
First descent.
Well, it's like we're in a large boulder choke at the minute.
Okay.
This looks like a wall on this side where we've just come out of. We're going in this way. That is just enormous blocks on enormous blocks. That's a wall. We might be able to go up that way, but it's going up and it's probably heading up towards the surface. There's something up there. And again, you're going up towards all these levitating massive blocks.
Drop down the entrance, that's the pitch. The water's trickling down the wall, there's a little bit of a gap down there. That looks like it could be right up, back up to the top level, the other two caves.
Yeah. Not been over this way yet, but I'd say that's the only decent wall.
It's not the pleasant walking streamway I was dreaming of. Drops in, and we got the joss sticks out yesterday, and it's drafting down where the water flows, but it's quite tight down there. And there's another drafting area.
Yeah. There's a hole here which we haven't fully investigated, so we'll do that after we've finished traversing into the choke. And where the break comes down up there, it looks like a roof, but I've climbed up the slope, which you can't quite see from there. And it's actually a massive boulder, so this chamber actually doesn't have a proper solid roof to it. They're just enormous blocks. So you can tell from there, this may look like a wall, but this is a huge block. I think I called it transit van size, but it's more like 2 lorries parked together. This is the what seems to be the only solid wall, and this is what very much seems to be the continuation of the cliff from above where we came through the crawl, continuing down into the shake hole. So interesting. So I think what we really need to do is somehow find a way underneath this wall where the track's going. So going down that one. I haven't really climbed up there, but I don't think there's any point, is there?
Don't think so. Oh, just at the bottom of the pitch. Got some charcoal. A few little snails. Some more bones. Ribs.
Well, it's certainly smoking. So the big question is, where is it going? Well, the breakdown chamber where we were, it was just up there. We've just clambered down this loose little slot here. We've done quite a bit of gardening around here. It was very unstable when we first arrived. And we went down there to start off with, and it went down 2 short pitches and followed the wall, which we've still got here. This is just, it's sort of a pile of boulders, but further down it felt like we're in a rift just down there. But unfortunately it went both ways, and it was just all choked with boulders, and the joss stick smoke was just going straight down into the floor. So there's a hole on the other side, and we're just traversing in that now. Hopefully we can carry on following the wall, and there's going to be another hole opening up to get us down. Fingers crossed. So that's the traverse where we've just come from over there. And then there's
a hole down here, Si.
Is there?
Yeah, we can get down here.
I think we might nearly been to that from the other side, so you can just see that there's another pitch there, and the hole previously that we traversed over just now, we descended that one, traversed lower down, and we actually went down there, so we've actually been to the bottom of that. It doesn't go anywhere. So
when you get over here, there's some really interesting sort of scallops and crisscross pattern on the rock. Come and take a picture of this.
Oh,
and
right.
on this one, there's a spiral.
Excellent. And unbeknown to us, right over the pitch where we were yesterday, you can see this enormous boulder here on top of a pinnacle of rock. Pitch we're looking at just down there, and we've got some very interesting formations here. They're lovely. So that's quite showing it. That is in there, and that is what we're going to be doing, is trying to get through that bit next.
I can see a continuation.
Can you?
Yeah.
Some interesting looking fossils around here. Here's Di going for it. This is as far as we got yesterday, so it's looking a bit more stable through there.
No, there's lots of loose boulders.
Oh dear.
But it continues traversing high. There's a bit of a pit there, but it closes down, I think.
We had to come and check it, but I suppose confidence was low it was going to do something, but you never know.
Just come through the squeeze. And there's a couple of ways on. It's not looking very pleasant though with all these boulders.
No, it's not.
Size down the bottom there.
Grips are going, that's for sure.
A wet pitch.
Yeah, it looks like a climb down at the minute.
Can you smell the joss stick? Well, it's a positive draft test. I can see your light. Woo, there you are.
Right, okay. Well, there's much better coming down there.
Is it going anywhere down there? Is it just a chamber?
It's going quite a way, yeah. It's big down there.
Okay. Going passage.
Possibly. Going down, it's certainly cold, it's certainly wet.
Yeah.
It would be better if you actually get down here.
So we dropped down into another chamber in Regolfo. Simon came through a couple of days ago, a squeeze through some boulders, but we've actually created a pitch and dropped down there, and it's still going. It's very bouldery, very loose. We've surveyed up the top, a little slope up down there, which is leads eventually to the original entrance that Si dropped into, which is wet and muddy. It's just boulder wall. Holes everywhere. That hole just closes down after 3-4 metres.
It's quite nerve-wracking, this.
Down in Alto, Torno, where the mountain meets the sky. Down in Alto, Torno, where the mountain meets the sky. There's a hole hid in the jungle where the brambles scratch your thigh.
We were looking for a passage, trying to force a missing link.
Yeah, looking for a passage, trying to force a missing link. Straight down to Torno and Riaño, right on the boundary brink. Oh, the Cueva Regolfo blues, dragging mud across the floor. Got those Cueva Regolfo blues, and my bones are getting sore. We spent a lifetime digging, now we ain't going back no more. They lit up the smoke pellets, watching where the cold draft blew. Yeah, they lit up the joss sticks, watching where that howling draft blew. In a world of transit van boulders, trying to force a way on through.
Dropped a pitch of 5 meters into the departure lounge. Dropped a pitch of 5 meters right into the departure lounge. Just a wall of crumbling chalks where you gotta creep and scrounge.
So the Cueva Regolfo blues, dragging mud across the floor. Got those Cueva Regolfo blues, and my bones are getting sore. We spent a lifetime digging, now we ain't going back no more. Dies eagle I spotted way down under the shifting floor. Yeah, dies eagle I spotted a root right through that shifting floor. Then Si made a necky wriggle, but the mountain closed the door.
Every single meter had to be gardened, cleared and dug. Every single meter had to be gardened, cleared and dug. When the next big winter flood comes, it's gonna squeeze this section shut.
Oh, the Cueva Regolfo blues, dragging mud across.
29th of May, we're in the bottom of Regolfo, the bottom so far. We climbed through the boulder choke up there. It's not particularly pleasant. I'll light it up a little bit. You can see all these loose boulders. Drippy, muddy. Little holes there. See, it drops away down there. So I just squeezed through there, travelled about, you can just see it's like they're about 4 metres down.
Bones are getting sore. We spent a lifetime digging. Now we ain't going back no more. The rifts are getting tighter and the rocks begin to slide. Yeah, the rifts are getting tighter and the blocks begin to slide. So we're giving up and being rational to save our own sweet hide. Oh, the Cueva Regolfo blues, dragging mud across the floor. Got those Cueva Regolfo blues and my bones are getting sore. We spent a lifetime digging. Now we ain't going back no more.
Way down the boulders don't really. It's not getting any better. Right, should we just call it a day at this?
Yeah, let's do it.